Hey guys, it's Jovi and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back. How are you all doing today? Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on my other social media platforms. I'm Jovi Beauty. I'm Jovi Beauty on all platforms. Please follow, please subscribe. I know y'all see something familiar. Girls, I was able to get my computer fixed and I am so happy. I'm so happy to not be recording on this daggone phone. Oh my gosh. Again, I hope you are all having a fantastic Friday, okay? Yeah. So today we are talking about these Williams girls. They ain't related, but shush, they might as well be. It is drama, drama, drama. Today we will be discussing Porsha Williams, what's going on with her husband Simon. And apparently that Porsha filed for divorce early last night, this morning, child. I don't know when she filed, but she getting up out of there, child. And we also will be talking about Wendy Williams and her not coming back. We'll get into that when we are talking about that. Before we begin, I told y'all already, but I'm gonna repeat it again because I feel like I have to. Like this video if you haven't already liked it. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. We are streaming live today on Facebook, YouTube, and I believe Twitter. Okay, so like it, share it on whatever platform you are watching on. All right, and don't forget to drop a comment in the comment section. I see all the comments. I'm so happy to have my damn computer back. Y'all don't even know. Okay, so we're going to, y'all already know the vibes. Especially during the live streams, I have to drop my intro. So we're going to drop this intro and then we're going to get started. I think we're going to start with Porsha Williams, okay? Because let's talk about Porsha before we talk about the tragedy that is currently unfolding for Wendy Williams. All right, let's go with the good, the funny, and then we'll go with the tragic, okay? Okay, guys, I see my mama up in the chat. Hey, mom. And also, Charms, Infinite Charms. I sent you an email earlier today. Check it out. Get back to me before the end of the day, okay? And for those who, okay, let's just get on with the video, okay? Let's just get on with the video. I'm so excited to have my stuff back on. I can't even tell y'all. Oh, y'all know I love an article, child, and I could not do my articles with that other shit we had going on. Okay, so click this. So Porsha, okay, so before we even go here, we're gonna start with Porsha. So y'all know Porsha Williams has been married to Simon Gabadia or something like that for the last 15 months or so, 16 months. Child, they didn't even make it 2 years, okay? It was looking good, but you know, Porsha knows how to make things look good. She dealt with the husband she had before who people were saying was So, you know, and she made that shit look, you know, attempted to make it look work and look good, okay? So I guess with practice, she has learned how to curate a good show for everybody, okay? So, okay. Somebody throwing their garbage away. Don't mind him. Anyway, okay. Come here. Here. Sorry, y'all. Anywho, so Porsha, we all know, stole that man from his wife. Okay, now we already have enough shit to say about Fallon because Fallon was messing with the little boy. And that blew up as well. Okay, that blew up. So we're not even, I don't know what the hell. Okay, Simon makes bad decisions all around. Okay, because how you trying to get your freaking, how you done been married about 4 times? I'm just saying, how have you been married like 4 or 5 times to whole American citizens, and you still ain't get your green card? You still wasn't able to get your, and I believe his first marriage was for like 11 years or something like that, and you still weren't able to get your citizenship. Child, he need to come talk to these Caribbeans up here because they know how to pull that shit together. I don't know what's going on, okay? Okay, I've never seen anything like that in my life where someone has been married who needs a green card and ain't get it. I ain't never seen it. You need to get with these, I don't know, to get some lessons from these Brooklyn Caribbeans, okay? Because they get their shit. Now, let's jump into it. So we found out that Simon didn't get his green card apparently. And hold on. Here we go. Okay, here we go. No, here we go. He didn't get his green card apparently. And the United States government apparently just denied him of his green card, I guess the application he put in with Porsha, because he's apparently a scammer. Okay, but listen, this is Atlanta we talking about, the home of the scammers. So I don't know what anybody expected. Okay, so Porsha Williams filed for divorce from Simon Guobadia after 15 months of marriage. Child, she had that beautiful wedding. She made her money, and now she is out. She don't want to be associated with it, okay? Porsha Williams and Simon Guobadia's marriage is coming to an end over a year after they tied the knot, okay? This is why she going back to the Real Housewives, because this shit gonna be juicy as hell. Let me make this smaller so y'all can see my face better, okay? Y'all don't really need to read it. I'll read it for you. I got this from people, okay? The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum, soon to be readmitted because she back on the show apparently, filed for divorce from Guobadia on Thursday in Atlanta, according to court documents obtained by People. News of their split come as rumors fly online about Guobadia's citizenship status. However, a source tells People the divorce is unrelated to recent allegations involving Simon's past. The course of their split is an ongoing matter, added the insider. Williams, 42, and Guobadia, 59, said "I do" in November 2022. In a Nigerian traditional native law and custom ceremony followed by an American ceremony in Atlanta. It was crazy. Their wedding was a spectacle, and in the best way possible. It was a spectacle, okay? And I'm not even, listen, she ain't paid for it, so. The pair announced their engagement in May 2021 after a month of dating. Yes, we're crazy in love. Williams captioned a selfie with Guobadia. "I know it's fast, but we are living life each day to its fullest." She says she living her life like it's golden. Fuck that shit. "I chose happiness every morning and every night." I feel you, boo. Guobadia echoed Williams' sentiments, telling his followers that he asked her to marry him because we checked all of each other's boxes and then some. Earlier this month, the reality star turned entrepreneur, whose mom of a 4-year-old daughter, Pilar, announced she is set to return to Real House of Atlanta for the upcoming 16th season after 2 years away from the Bravo series. She also signed an overall script deal with NBC Universal on scripted projects opportunity across the company's broadcast and streaming properties. "I'm incredibly thankful for the vision and faith NBC has put in me to be a larger part of their family," she said in the statement. "I'm looking forward to being back on Real Housewives of Atlanta and showing the world my new world." Williams first joined Real Housewives in the 5th season after leaving the show in season 13. She and Guobadia appeared together on Real Housewives spinoff Porsha Family Matters in 2021. She last starred in the 3rd season of Real Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip, which aired last year. Listen, y'all. Let me stop the sharing. Listen, I am Are we surprised that Porsha is divorcing this man? No, I'm not surprised Porsha is divorcing this man. You know, first of all, they ran and got married so fast. How you get he's probably doing something with other people. How you get him is how you lose him. That's how I feel. How you get him is how you lose him. Regardless if Fallon was a good wife or not, you stole that girl husband, and how you get him is how you lose him. That's how I feel. I also do think, yeah, it has a lot to do with his immigration status because he might get deported, and who wants to deal with that? Okay, and I don't know. Like I said, I get it. He allegedly had money. Maybe I told y'all about my experience when I lived in Atlanta. A lot of people from Atlanta, you know, it has always been from my experience, and I lived there before, you know, people started talking about there were scammers. They all live a lifestyle of they got more than they have more than they like outwardly project, right? They live this lifestyle, it's fake as hell. And maybe she really and truly probably thought she was coming up, and then realized, okay, he got a little bit of money. He have enough money to pretend like he got real money. That's how I see it. He got enough money to pretend like he has real money. But when the reality hit, she was really married to him, she realized that he really wasn't banking how he said he was banking, and he was just living his life like it was golden and just flipping it, you know, and just faking it till he was making it, and apparently it wasn't being made. Okay, it's crazy. It's crazy, 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 but that is how things go down, I guess. I wish her the best. I don't think Porsha will be struggling, unhappy, unmarried long. She knows how to, you know, if she want a man, she gonna get a man. She is back to Real Housewives. She now signed a deal, as we can see, with NBC and some streaming services. So she's probably going to be popping up on a bunch of shows. She's going to be making her money, and she's probably going to really find her somebody who got what they say they have. Actually have what they say they have. Okay, I don't think Porsha is taking an L anywhere in here. Okay, Simon is about to take this L because he about to get divorced. She about to take a lot of what he got. I don't know if they signed a prenup. I don't even remember. But either way, she probably gonna be able to get around the prenup. Talking about he defrauded her. She thought it was something that it wasn't. Porsha's a smart girl. I believe she's going to be able to pull this shit off. And when she want to have a man again, she will mess around and have a man again. But for now, she's worried about her and her daughter, and I'm not mad at it. Listen, these men out here want to use you and throw you away. When they finish with you, I am all for women sucking these hoes dry when they thought they were going to be the one to do that shit. Okay, listen, no, don't. We're taking no more L's in 2024. No more L's in 2024. So shout out to Porsha Williams for living her best life and living her life like it's golden. I ain't mad at it. Okay, let me jump into some of these comments, and then we'll go on to the Wendy Williams show. Aren't y'all so happy I'm back? Oh, my fucking computer. Okay. Hey, sweetest girl, how are you? Hey, Naughty. Hey, Daisy. Hey, Kendra girl, how you doing? Hi, Mommy, how are you? Hey, Ice. My mama in the chat. All over this. She said the way Wendy Williams would have been all over this Porsha story. Girl. She said them Africans be scamming. Yeah, but shit, you can't be letting them scam you, girl. Woo. But I always say, like, I don't ever want to get with a scammer, because a scammer's a scammer's a scammer. I've always said that. Like, I'm not going to think you're not going to try to scam me. Look at all of these stories coming out of these girls. We see the why the F did I get married story times going all over the place. And other women are now jumping on and exposing their scamming ass, lying ass, weird ass ex-husbands and baby daddies and all of this shit. We all know about this shit. But like, to see other women's stories, like, it's no more taking these L's in 2024. Okay, the pandemic was the last time we were allowed to be silly. Okay, I get it. We were locked in the house. We ain't know where the next piece of D was coming from. We didn't know where the next piece of was coming from, and we was a little loosey-goosey and out of our minds. But guess what? It's 2024. Pandemic is done, child. It is over enough for you to have some common sense. And please, with the Christianity of it all, I get it. Because I was raised to be married. I get it. But girl, we got to unlearn that shit. Because sometimes you put yourself in some really bad situations just to say, I was his wife. She said, there we go. Porsha's always going to protect her back, as she should. She learned her lesson from that first marriage. She learned her lesson, and she's going to try to come up. She said because he's a scammer, they wouldn't give him his papers. Simon better ask Larry. I ain't getting fucking y'all. Y'all was out of pocket. Child, I'm still bugged on the fact that he's been in America. Been married about 4 times. How the fuck he ain't get his papers yet? Are you crazy? Like I said, I believe the first wife he was married to for about 10, 11 years. What the hell was he doing? You get up on it. Fucked up. Hey, Yusuf, he's at Fact Show, especially rich and a celebrity by now. He should have more rights than American citizens. Woo! All right. Let's go. Hey, Bree, how are you? Let's run these likes up, y'all. Hey, California girl. All right, let's go. Okay, so she married. Yep. Nah, girl. I don't know what the fuck. All right, y'all. Hey, DC. Okay. So now we spoke about this whole Porsha situation. We're going to jump on to the other Williams sister. Okay. I just call them sisters because they got the same last name. Anyway, we're going to jump into this Wendy Williams story, which is kind of crazy. Okay. It's not kind of crazy. It's so sad. I'm gonna just before we even go into it, like, hold on. I've been watching Wendy Williams. I've been listening to Wendy Williams since I was like in junior high school, real rap, when she was on the radio out here in New York City, before they kicked her out of New York and Puffy got her kicked out of New York and sent her I think she got sent to Chicago. Don't hold me to it. I don't remember where she got sent to. I was in junior high school. And then she came back in my 20s and started back on the radio and like really started popping off. Like Wendy Williams is a freaking icon, especially when it comes to entertainment news and gossip. Like Wendy Williams is a freaking icon. And I just think I'm trying to find the correct verbiage. I think it's ironic. Somebody done prayed bad on this lady or something, child. I just think it's ironic that we all know and love Wendy Williams because of her quick wit, because of her, knowing all the people's gossip and all the people's business. And now she is like going through dementia and like losing her own memories and, can't even communicate properly. The irony of it is not lost on me, child. I really feel like somebody her, because what in the hell, like the things that made her who we loved about her, what we loved about her is being taken away from her through her ailments, right? And I feel sad about that shit. I really do. I feel like it's the end of an era. We all want a girl. Just jump up on YouTube. Just jump up on a podcast or something. And like she just couldn't. Now we know why. And we're about to see this weekend. I don't know if it starts today or tomorrow. I'm not sure. On I think it's on Netflix. Don't hold me to it. I don't know where the shit's going on. But like I believe no, don't hold me to it. Anyway, we're about to see the last probably the last take on Wendy's end. You know, after this, we probably won't hear or see about her no more until she passes, and hopefully not, but it'll probably be maybe sometime this year or maybe next, because apparently this thing is like rapid and it's really sad. But we're gonna get into this article again from People, because I'm back on my lap, I'm back on my desktop, I'm so excited. So Wendy Williams' guardians file lawsuit against Lifetime parent company ahead of the new documentary. The same guardians that gave permission for this shit to go on. Okay, maybe they're mad at the reality of what they're doing or how they've been behaving is being shown for everyone to see. Hold on a second, y'all. Sorry. Hold up. Okay. All right. So we will never see this Wendy Williams again, boy. Wendy Williams' guardian has filed a lawsuit against Lifetime parent company A&E Networks. Matter of fact, y'all don't need to see all of this. I'm a little sick, FYI. Just so you know. I'll read it out to you. That's what I was, besides getting my computer fixed yesterday and the day before yesterday. I've been like, it's a stomach bug apparently going around the Northeast. I think I caught it because yesterday I was out of here. I woke up like death. Okay. I woke up. It was bad. Anyway, the guardian, who TMZ named as Sabrina, anybody named Sabrina, I got a problem with. Filed the lawsuit. I don't know why. I just do. Sabrina's just seem a little shady. Except my cousin. I have a cousin named Sabrina. I fuck with her. But besides that, I don't really like Sabrinas. Okay, I'm gonna just give it a buck. Filed the suit under seal on Thursday. Seal my ass. They told it, bitch. 2 days before the planned premiere, so it's coming out on Saturday, of Lifetime's new documentary, Where is Wendy Williams? Which explores Wendy's life under her guardianship. Okay. The new lawsuit appeared to be filed as an attempt to prohibit the airing of the upcoming documentary, Where's Wendy Williams? Okay. A hearing date had reportedly been set for next week for a judge to determine whether the document should remain under seal. Morrissey and A&E have not responded to People's request for comment. I bet she hasn't. Okay. They probably got her looking like the bum. Anyway, while speaking to People this week, so my question is, we all knew this documentary, just real quick, we all knew this documentary was been coming out for at least the last 2 months, or, just off of my recollection. Why would you file this lawsuit 2 days before it's due to air? Did she see the fight? What I think? I think some people can't see themselves. A lot of people cannot see themselves for who they are and how they appear. And she probably saw like a premiere preview or whatever of the documentary and saw that she looked like a snake. And now she's trying to backpedal and preach pop. Okay. All right. While speaking to People for this week's cover story about Williams, Mark Ford, the executive producer of the documentary, said that Wendy's attorney and the guardianship's attorney were consulted and signed off on the project. Okay. The film was signed off on by Wendy, her management, her attorneys, the guardianships. He said they were aware of the filming all the way through. So we did go by the book and get all the permissions that we needed to get. We went into this film thinking it was one thing, and the truth turned out to be another. Once we started seeing the truth of the situation, we couldn't ignore it. And the film had to go in the direction of the truth. Oh, bitch. That's what it is. They signed, and that's probably why the guardianships exposed that, trying to make it that, oh, Wendy's sick. Oh, y'all knew she was sick when y'all signed that shit. But y'all was getting a check. Okay? They was getting a check. So it was all good when they was getting a check. And it started out as one thing, like listen, documentaries go. However this shit is going is how it's going. It goes by what y'all are doing. You cannot finesse the finesses, okay? TV producers are the finesses. Okay? Williams claimed in the documentary that her guardians, who identity remained private in the film, has stolen money from her. Ooh. Filmmakers say she didn't provide evidence. When the Lifetime documentary crew began filming in August of 2022, it set out to follow Williams' comeback as she prepared to launch a new podcast. The film quickly evolved into something entirely different as the crew captured Wendy in the throes of her alcohol addiction and struggling with health issues, including her Graves' disease, an autoimmune disorder that can cause bulging eyes, lymphedema, and a condition that caused the swelling of her feet. Child, that's that salt. Anyway, the documentary crew stopped filming Williams in April 2023, so about a year. That month, she entered a facility to treat what her family had been told was cognitive issues. In the documentary, her son, Kevin Hunter Jr., said he was given a diagnosis by doctors his mom was seeing in Florida because she was drinking. I think they said it was alcohol-induced dementia. Oh, shit. Kevin Jr. revealed in the film. Early on Thursday, Williams' care team announced that she had primarily progressive alopecia and dementia. A diagnosis, the family says they were left in the dark about. So, like, all the caregivers knew they was taking advantage of this shit. Peep game, and the camera crew was able to pick this shit up, and now they mad about it. Listen, according to a press release, Williams received her diagnosis last year, and her medical team said the condition has already presented significant hurdles in Wendy's life. Wendy is still able to do many things for herself, the team said in a statement. Most importantly, she maintains her trademark sense of humor and is receiving the care she requires to make sure she is protected and that her needs are addressed. She is appreciative of the many kind thoughts and good wishes being sent to her. That's a goddamn lie. This lady can hardly do anything. She probably don't remember how to use the fucking DoorDash cell phone to order liquor. Who the hell is buying the liquor? Leave us out of your foolishness. Don't give me this shit. Williams remained in the facility to this day, and her family says her guardian is the only person who has unfettered access to her. Her family says they don't know where she is and cannot call her themselves, but she can call them. The people who love her can't see her, says Wendy's sister Wanda. I think the big question is, how the hell did we get here? Wow. So Wendy is somewhere where we don't, where her family don't even know, her son doesn't know, her father, her sister, nobody who is blood related to her know, but some bitch named Sabrina knows. Wow. This is crazy. This is so sad. This is sad as hell. The next time we probably hear from Wendy, we probably won't. It's just shameful. They mad that they couldn't hide I guess not the side effects, because it's not like the drug or nothing, but the conditions associated with, wow. This shit is sad. I'm gonna jump back into these comments because my mind is blown. Like I said, I love Wendy. I've always loved Wendy Williams. The fact that she's going out like this is so sad. She can't even be around her family. She's being controlled, in my opinion, from like people who are literally just trying to get everything they can from her. Like we talk about her family. They talk about trying to save her from her son and her sis. Like, are you serious? When you got other people out here wholeheartedly living off of her and taking advantage, get out of here. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. I'm gonna say it. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. You can't make me not believe that. Damn. All right, I'm gonna. I love being on the computer again, y'all. It's so much easier for me. You know, like I'm just used to how this shit work. I'm used to this. Anyway, I dropped the link in case anybody want to come up and have a conversation about this. I'm saddened. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm very saddened. That shit saddened me. Like I said previously, it's like everything about her has been taken away. And like, you can't tell me that if she was with her sister, her son, her dad, she'll be drinking. Ain't no fucking way. You can't tell me that her sister or anybody who actually love her for real, who ain't doing this for a check, is going to go buy those bottles. Because Wendy Williams can't go buy them bottles on her own. From what we seen just from the snips and clips on the documentary, ain't no Wendy Williams going outside to go get no fucking bottles on her own. Okay? Like, it's no way. Those people belong in jail, in my opinion. We seen clips in the video, in the previews of them at restaurants and she drinking, and apparently it's Sabrina. Now I know who it is. The woman sitting next to her, just looking like, ain't no way, ain't no way, ain't no way, just so they can drain her account. Ain't no way. She said, kind of surprised. Why would she have you talk about Porsha. Why the heck would Porsha have a baby by Simon, knowing that probably after she was near the wedding, she probably had to go through with it because everything she did to get this man, she felt like she had to go through with it. But why would she have a baby? She already got a baby, okay? She do not need another child, all right? After you have one, you like, look, I'm good on it. I'm good on it, especially when you know that nigga a scammer. For what? He got 1 million kids on his own. It don't make no sense. Like my daddy say, why have a baby with a nigga who already got children? Like my daddy say, if he got a boy and a girl already, ain't no reason. Ain't no reason. That's what my daddy say, okay? My daddy say that, then that's what it is. Ain't no way. Ain't no reason. Ain't no way. Because you can't give him what he don't already have. That's what my daddy say. Ain't no way. Oh man. Let me go down. Hope everyone is having a great day. DC, hey DC, hey Kendra, if I ain't say so already. Do you see this morning that they filed a stay of the docuseries? That shit coming out tomorrow. Okay, we're gonna watch it tomorrow. We're watching it tomorrow. Once it's out, it's out. Once you expose for who you are, shady boy, shady. She says she got the same diagnosis as Bruce Willis. So very sad. But the only difference is he is surrounded by his fucking family. He is surrounded by people who actually love him. These guardians, in my opinion, they are literally just out here trying to suck her dry before she passes. Because when she passes, going to alter her son any damn way. What you mean? They need to save her from her son. Are you dumb? Hey, naughty girl, how you doing?
Hey girl, happy Friday to you. Thank you for having me on your platform. Make sure you guys are hitting that
Is it
thumbs up
leaving out here,
button.
Naughty?
Can you
Let
hear
me
me?
put my headphones. Hold on.
Can you hear me? Let me see. Let me check the chat.
Hold up. Let me check my stuff. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Give me 1 second. I gotta check to see if it's just my headphones. Hold on. Hello? Say something, Naughty.
Oh,
1 second. I gotta check to see if it's just my headphones. Hold on. Hello? I hear you. Turn your mic on. Hold on.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead.
Okay. This saddens me about Wendy Williams because she is the GOAT, okay, of gossip. Can you hear me? No? Let me see what they saying in the chat. It could be my device. I don't know. I'm on my iPad. Okay. This saddens me about Wendy. The fact that her team was basically leeching off of her.
No,
No?
your device is fine.
Okay. Okay. The fact that they're leashing off of her, but I think the documentary is a setup because Wendy's sister is a lawyer, and I believe they are trying to gain control back, and I think they move forward with the documentary to expose her care team for what they really doing, and they just really a bunch of blood sucking leeches, scavengers around her, and it just using her. But it just saddens me that she got to go out like this. Like it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
Wendy was the queen of bringing us the tea. I'm telling you, child, it was on point every time I drove home from work. Wendy Williams was on my radio. She drove me crazy eating in that microphone, but she always had the piping hot tea. And to see her now in that scene with Black China, and she can't even connect her words. Wendy always had something to say. It broke my heart, and I just
Yeah.
even feel even more bad for her son. But have it what you will. He figured out a way. He's got his own business. He's following in his mom's footsteps. He has his own like promotion company and things like that. So he's putting himself in a position to care for his mom. Unfortunately, I just think that conservatorship is blocking the family. They're isolating the family. And I know it's a different type of conservatorship from what Brittany had, but remember, until it went on TV, that's when the judge really stepped up and stepped in and said, "No, no, y'all really taking advantage of this girl." So I'm gonna watch the documentary to support Wendy. I'm gonna cry through it and everything. Like, she's Auntie Wendy. How you doing? Like, trendsetter of all of this, and she's the
Yeah.
reason why we're all able to come on and talk our mess and not smack about different trending topics. So I just want to say prayers and salute to the goat of it all. And I hate the way that she is going out. And I don't think we'll ever get the original Wendy that we all fell in love with. But I just hope she's able to go on in her life and have peace and happiness and be surrounded by her loved
Family.
ones.
Yeah.
I don't think her sister has any ill will, but the brother, on the other hand, that's our story for another day. All right. And then as far as Porsha, girl, how you get them is how you lose them. All right. But salute to her for protecting the bag and putting herself first and her daughter first.
You're
I'll give
right.
her credit for that. But Porsha said, I ain't having it. The first sign of trouble, I'm out of here. Porsha. She said, thanks for the nice wedding. Thanks for the TV show. Wish you the best. And don't let the good Lord hit you with it. But yeah, nah, Portia, she not here for it. She all about her bag. And she young enough to get her another suitor. Okay? She only got
Okay.
one kid. And I'm glad she didn't get pregnant for this scamming African. Okay? Thanks for having me, Jovi.
Of
Hit
course,
that like
Naughty.
button. Donate to the channel. Support your girl. She got her computer back. You know. Take care, Jovi.
All right, sis. Yeah, I had to fix the mic again. The computer, I had to reset. I had to reset stuff. I had to fix the ear at the headphones. So, but yeah, I dropped the link in the comments in case anybody else would like to come up and tell us their opinion. I feel so bad for Wendy Williams. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, she should be able. It would be heartbreaking if she passed or like lost everything, or her like functions before she was able to like really be back and engage with her family. That would be horrible. You know, dementia is a hard thing to go through, and when and those are the times when you need your family, not some random fucking person that you don't know from a hole in the wall. Like, who are they? What are they can't even help you. Being around people who, even her brother's a pain in the ass, but and trying to get over, but at the deep down point being is that they was raised together. He got love for his sister, nonetheless. I don't think he should be taking care of her, but just like around just random strangers in your last, it's sad. It's sad. She said her cousin Sabrina is cool too, right? Oh, only my cousin Sabrina. Anybody else name that Sabrina? Sure, I was about to click on this comment just now. She said sound too close. He said sound too close to Sharina.
It sure do. Hey, boo.
Hey, boo.
But it's and it is a lot of sadness, but I do want to offer just a different energy a little bit. It's good that her fans are here, that she's able to hear the love that is going to be poured into her from here, love that's been held back from Wendy a long time because people kind of looked at her a certain kind of way. And because I know that I noticed that I didn't like the people around her, and that's why I stopped watching the show in the later seasons anyway, before all of this started to unravel. And to see how Debmar Mercury did her after, when her health was starting to decline, the way that they just kind of just took her show and gave it to Sherry and all those different types of things. And then
look at the karma coming for Sherry in that show now.
Right. And then her husband, and then, the family members. It was just a lot of different things that would be like, dang, Wendy ain't have nobody. And that taught us as well, because we learned a lot from Wendy up there doing this.
Yeah.
She is the mother,
Yeah.
And so we don't want nothing to happen to her. And it is sad, but like I said, on the bright side, we're here for her. She get to have this highlight of positive energy being poured into her by the people who recognize her for her destiny,
Yeah.
And because I don't like none of them. And I do feel like Calvin and Sharatchet Reyna, that they put some judo on them. I do believe that you don't have to curse somebody outright for your energy and your interactions to do it for you, know? And so just the type of energy that they had and the people have against them to just milk them, yeah, that's real sad. And for anybody who, like a year or two ago, was saying that it is Wendy's karma, no. The only thing that seems that it could possibly be a little bit karmic is the fact that she's the hot topic now. But the way that people did her and treated her in her life and her loved ones and her team, that's not her karma. She didn't deserve that.
Yeah.
So learn to separate the two. And then far as Porsha, she thought she was in on the scheme, didn't she? It seemed like she sat there and thought, yeah, that's my husband. He's a good scammer, honey. I don't care if he's a scammer, long as he scam good. He scam good, girl. That's Porsha for you right there. And then right now it backfired on her. And now she about to be married a third time. But she's still young and can still get another husband. But it's like, child, bye. She just really gets on my nerves. She's just so beautiful for nothing. She needs to come to the beauty school.
She says she's beautiful for nothing.
Yeah. Because when I look at her, she's just gorgeous, like one of those pretty fishes off of Shark Tale.
Yeah.
You know that aesthetic they go for. She was born with it. And then she up there with that donkey booty, married that African like that. And she about third, because first time she was married to the dude, Corey, and it was that fruity booty stuff. And then now, and he treated her bad, and then she
Bad.
sit there and how you get him is how you lose him with this one.
Yeah.
So that's just a lot of whole karma. Calm it
Yeah.
down, Porsha,
Calm it down.
and all the Porsches of the world, because a lot of y'all some Horshas. Anyway, but yeah, I'm at work. But yeah, I did want to say that because I Wendy used to rub me the wrong way, but it wasn't her, it was her team, and I
Yeah.
always loved her, respected her, especially for me to get up here and start talking my jazz now, and then it's a lane for us and stuff. No, that's really mothering stuff. That's like, to a degree, the respect that the rap queens be fighting for.
Yeah.
It's in this industry too, and we're not gonna let Wendy Williams just get laid down in the dirt.
Nope.
Like, don't kill her early, and one last thing, don't underestimate all the different medicine and stuff they was pumping her with. Don't underestimate what the handlers could do to her too,
Mm-hmm.
because I know when you're drinking and stuff too much and all that time, and it get to a point where when you take it, where you stop drinking it, it'll start to shut down your system.
Mm-hmm.
Now I could see, because that's what happened with the Braxton sister.
Okay.
It was all that liquor, and once she stopped, it was destroying her system. And so that would sound like something more right to me than losing her mind. I feel like they could pick the poison and put it in her drink. I have a lot of different theories about how this was induced and influenced by people around her, not just her, because I feel like even if she was just drunk and depressed at this point in her life, she would still be in better health than that.
Yeah, I do. I
And
agree.
see, that was it, boo. I'm listening though. I keep pausing in between phone calls, honey. Honey, about to get in trouble, girl.
It's all right. Go back to work, boo.
Girl, fuck this job. All right. It's like I'm just playing.
Oh my god, I almost died. Thank you so much, DC. A little something, 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 something. Thank you, DC, so much. You are appreciated as always. I fix with you, girl. Thank you so much. We do have another caller. Matt, how are you, sis? How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
I caught this live late, but yeah, so Wendy, I feel bad for her. I really do. But, it's just one of those things. I don't, she rubbed a lot of people the wrong way in the industry because remember, even what's that lady that was on Basketball Wives? The Dominican that likes to fight, Puerto Rican.
Basketball Wives. Erica Lazada?
No, that's Basketball Wives. Friends with Jen.
Lazada.
Yeah, Lazada.
Yeah.
Remember when she was like Wendy will talk about her, and she was like, look, she tried to tell Wendy long time ago, you talking about me. I just saw your husband was in my shop buying such and such for his girlfriend, right? Y'all remember when she told Wendy that long time? And Wendy, but how Lazada, people like that, especially from these other countries, not saying she did anything to Wendy, but you don't know who Wendy was surrounded by. And that's another thing that people got to remember. Look, like, it's evil people out here. Here in the US, we are kind of naive as to how other cultures operate. Like, even my sister has sent me something yesterday, and it was like in India, how the man poured acid on the girl's face, and women, like in Caribbeans, they'll pour acid on another woman's face, or like it could be like an African country where they'll do something to your food, or even here, not just like, it could be anybody in the industry. You don't know what anyone can do to you, I guess is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, it could be totally natural cause, but to stay on the safe side, you can't just be saying anything out your mouth. But I love her. I love the respect that we're giving her, because we people never know.
Mm-hmm.
But not to hold you up, but Porsha, 15 months. But that guy never told me who the second husband was. I know it was Cordell. And then I know it was
this guy is the second husband.
Okay, he said third. Okay,
no, because she gonna have a third. Because we all know Porsha is gonna have a third husband.
Yeah, but he did the other. They're a mess. They deserve each other. Porsha is ditzy and flaky, so it didn't surprise me because her type will run. She's not gonna stand and struggle with him. She's gonna be like out the door, like, oh, you don't have any money, oh my God, or they're coming.
But I don't think she should struggle with them.
Right. She's or like, oh my God, the court, they're threatening to sue. Like, I'm out the door. She's not going to. She's not built for struggle or any of that. Her brain can't even, she doesn't even think she's ditzy. It's like, oh my God, if she fears something may happen to her,
she's out. and listen, she out. And I'm not mad at her being out. Like, we out, girl.
That's how she is. I mean, Cordell, it was her first, so she was trying, but he knew she was ditzy, right? Remember, that's why he left her. He did her so wrong, so that was like a rude awakening. But Cordell knew she was dumb, and he was just tired of it. And then she stayed on the show, and she made her own money, and her mom spoiled her, and everybody around her is like Porsha. And then remember how Phaedra used her, and then they asked Phaedra about her being and Phaedra was like, look, dumb people you need some of them to make the world go round. Portia's so dumb because all Phaedra had to do was, when Phaedra was like, oh, they probably put something in your drink or something, just talking trash. Porsha took it literal and was like, oh, it's like, this girl is so dumb. But let me call this, Portia's funny. Oh my God. She's so ditzy. 265 days in a year. And then thinking the underground. Oh my God. But yeah, prayers for Wendy. But another thing is when I used to listen to her before, I was like, my jaw was like, oh my God, this lady is the type of shit she says about people was really bad. But not wishing anything bad on her though. But yeah,
it's sad.
I really like when you had the panel.
We're having another one tonight.
But I didn't join that one because the topic wasn't hot, but so what's the topic tonight?
Tonight we're going to be talking about ways to how to deal with your trauma. Because last week it got very saucy, and I wanted to. A lot of people's trauma came out, and I just wanted to have an episode on like, so now what? How do we go from here? How do we deal with our childhood trauma? Heal your inner child, etc., etc. So that's kind of what we're doing tonight.
Okay, so trauma in general, no specific type, like male trauma, just
any
trauma.
sort of trauma. Really, okay. We spoke a lot about like childhood trauma, so we'll probably discuss that. But in my opinion, and it's like a lot of the trauma we deal with from men or women, whatever, stems from our childhood. Okay. And if you're able, this is my personal belief. This is what my therapist said. So if you are able to deal with the initial trauma, all that other shit, things that were okay before or you missed before, you'll stop missing.
People comment, and I'm not saying Portia's dumb in a way. She has it's different. See, Porsha has her village, so you can't really. That's why she's dumb, or like maybe not dumb. Why
she's. I was gonna say
she's protected.
I was gonna say she's street smart, but she ain't street smart either.
Right, because when everyone else was like trying to go to LA and stuff, Porsha was fine where she was. She has her village, so she doesn't have to, let's say, how we gotta think, or how I'm gonna eat tomorrow, let me do this. Her mom is there to do it, her sister is there, her cousins, her brothers. So she has this village of people but anyway, Porsha, she's ditzy, but she's gonna protect herself. And prayers for Wendy, but she hurt a lot of people though. And sometimes hurting people in private is even better to take as opposed to how she will hurt them with millions watching. Because some of the things she said, I was like, oh my God, this is cringy. But love your show, and I'll tune in tonight.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Oh,
Have a
tomorrow's
good
my
one.
birthday, so I'll try to tune in.
Happy birthday.
All right, honey.
All right. Have a good one, sis. Bye.
Bye.
She said, he said they rush to check each other boxes without doing full checks first. Y'all is sick in the head. She said, and Porsha kept her home. Porsha is aloof. That's it. She's aloof. She's gullible. She never, Porsha grew up. I was gonna say she ain't really book smart. She ain't really street smart, but I do understand what Mott was saying. She's kind of protected. She has her family there, so she never really had to struggle. And you don't learn certain things unless you go through certain things, right? And I think she learned a lot from her first husband. And it's about her at this point. And I'm not mad at it. It's about her. I hope she got enough out of this situation with this last 15 months she invested with Simon. Okay. I hope she got a lot out of it and that it was worth it. And that she's able to, again, come out a winner at the end of the day, because her relationship came out of L with Cordell, the first husband, but really did it because she was able to blow up, and really people saw I love to say this word, y'all know I do, the humanity in her, and that was able to make her I'm glad that she was able to do what she did for the betterment of herself. She probably really did not love that man. She probably was just doing it for the shock value and the check. And when the check didn't clear, she's out. When the check didn't clear, she was like, you know what? I'm good on it. She said, I don't blame her either. I'm not struggling with any man. Me neither. I'm not doing it. For what? You a big grown man. This nigga about to be 60. Nope. He about to be 60. If you can't get it together by now, y'all know how I feel. After a certain age, this man can't get his shit together. He ain't gonna get it together. Okay, you scamming. You've been scamming for 30 years. You ain't scammed enough yet. That's how I feel. I feel like, and I've said this before, what is the goal here? You can't scam forever. Just like I feel like with drug dealers, you can't deal drugs forever, okay? You have a plan to get up out of there, to get that money and put that money into something that is legal, okay? If he ain't do that shit by now, I'm not going down with you. The feds ain't knocking in my door. I'm out. She said she saw how he was living. She comes from an affluent family. Her grandfather, a whole politician. She never wanted for nothing, and thought she had him licked. Simon finessed her. Yep. And now she's out. She said when the check didn't clear, she cleared it. Oh. It was people saying he was a scammer forever, child. But anywho, we gonna get out of here. Okay, we gonna get out of here because we hitting the hour mark, and y'all know how I feel about hitting the hour mark. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tonight for our panel discussion. If you want to come up and tell us how you dealt with your trauma, whether it's relationship wise, your childhood trauma. I personally believe that a lot of our trauma and situations we go through with men, women, whatever people stems from our childhood. And when we fix those childhood traumas, everything else kind of falls into place. That's my opinion. I'm sticking to it. So we're going to discuss that, ways to work through that said trauma. And yeah, so I'm done. And I'll see y'all later. And as always, I hope you live your life like it's golden, because there's no other way to live it.